what's the word, YouTube and TikTok? Bird is the word. And in this video, I'm going to go over how to properly use the leg press. A lot of times I see people using this machine incorrectly. They think they're going to work their quads by having their feet really high at the top of the platform. But as you can see, where I just pointed to my feet are at the bottom of the platform, which is where you want to have your feet if you're trying to work your quads. Now, if you have your feet at the top of the platform and you're thinking you're going to work your quads, you're not. Keep your feet low. And at the top of the movement, I want you to also think about keeping your knees at a slight bend, because if you don't, you're taking tension off of the quads. You want to keep your quads fully working throughout the whole movement, even when you're not pressing or lowering the weight. It just keeps the tension on your quads. And it's safer because you don't want to fold your leg in half, to be honest with you. Like, you can really hyperextend your leg, and that would be a nightmare. You don't want that. But this is a great machine. I don't mean to scare you. Just keep that in mind. Now, you see how I have my feet at the top of the platform here. This is where a lot of people make the mistake of thinking they're going to work their quads when all actuality they're working their hamstrings and glutes. Another thing though too, almost forgot to mention this, but as you can see where my hands are, I'm pulling myself into the chair. You don't want your butt to come off of the seat as you're doing this movement. That can cause some back pain if you don't pull yourself into the chair. So make sure you're pulling yourself in the chair. Your butt's not coming off of the seat so you don't get any back pain. Now, this next movement right here is what I like to do on the leg press. I don't really do double leg. I like to do single leg. Any unilateral movements are going to fix any imbalances. And also with the leg press, being that it's a split movement because I'm using one leg, also activating the quad and abductor. The abductor is the inner part of your leg, like your inner part of your thigh. And so that's going to make your leg wider. And so as you can see where I'm pointing, I'm just explaining the abductor and the vastus medialis and the vastus lateralis, which is the lower part of your quad, the teardrop muscles and all that. But yeah, so another thing though, if you're trying to get the lower part of your quad to work, you're going to want to lift your toes up at the top of the movement. You see how my toes are lifted up right here? I'm getting all of the weight into my heels. So the more weight you can put into your heels, the better.